Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the original GE Brightstick. And I'm not talking about these things, I'm talking about the fixture and the light, and it's all in one. And here it is. It's right here. This isn't a bulb, although it is the same length as a F20T12 fluorescent tube. It is actually a whole fixture. And these things are really interesting. They were made up until, I don't know, sometimes you can still find them in hardware stores. Maybe they're still made today. But they were pretty popular for a while. And my grandma has one of these above her stove top at her house. And it is really old and it's still working like a champ to this day. So these things can last pretty long. And you're probably wondering, well, where's the ballast? Or do you need to put it in a fixture? Nope, the whole thing's right here. This is the fixture. All you need, however, is the cord that it goes with. And here it is. It's really simple. You have this plug on the end, which plugs into the end of the fixture. You have your regular 120 volt plug and a rotary switch here as well to turn it on and off. So first of all, let's take another look at this fixture with a regular bulb. And you can see it's the exact same length. Kind of hard to tell, but it is. So let's take a look at one of the ends. If you kind of look on the inside, in there, it's really hard to see, but the end caps are still on the bulb. It's really hard to see, and even if I shine a flashlight in there, it'll still be hard to see just because of how it is, but the end caps are still on the bulb, and I'm trying to find a better way of showing you that, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Let me get a flashlight and try that method anyway. So, I'm going to try to take a peek down in there. There you can kind of see the metal part a little bit better between the glue and the plastic piece there. It's there. So the end cap of the bulb is still there. And it's covered up by these end pieces. Here we have the GE Brightstick logo. Very nice. Very neat. I like that font. Very, tells you the exact time period that it was made too. And here's the other end. It tells you 120 volt and 60 hertz. I can't remember if these fixtures actually had a exact wattage that went with them, but I'm sure we can find that out while we are experimenting with this one here. So you just take this and it plugs right into the end here. And there you go, 120 volt. Well, where's the ballast? It's right here. This whole piece is the ballast. We have some connection points here which connect to it, and on the other end as well. And I believe the whole thing is just a giant resistor. I could be wrong, and if anybody knows exactly what this backer piece, which is the ballast, is made out of, please leave it in the comments below. It would be very interesting to see what exactly this ballast is. But yeah, this whole piece here is the ballast. Very unique. You can also see the Underwriters Laboratory sticker here as well. Oh, we got some more information. I'm guessing that's a date code on the top there. Made in Mexico. There's nothing on the other end. Just a very interesting fixture. This is actually a spare one that my grandma had, but won't end up using. So, very, very unique fixture. There was never an etch on these bulbs. I never remember seeing one on them. So enough of that up close stuff. Let me go ahead and get our meter so that we can see exactly how many watts this thing takes. Now, unfortunately, I do not have an extension cord to use with it right now, so I'm going to plug it into an outlet behind the camera here that you can't really see. And right now the meter is reading 119.4 volts, so we can use that as reference material. let me go ahead and put this thing at a different angle here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the meter. And it does have a starter in it. I cannot remember if the starter is down here in this end or in this end. I believe it's in this end because this end has the plug in. So the starter is down here. And the one my grandma has a neon starter in it. So I don't know what one this one will have. But let's go ahead and turn off our main light. Let's see if we can see it. First, let's see the whole thing. So here we go. Little blink happy there. You can see some of the phosphor coating process there. So let's go ahead and turn it off and turn it on again. There it goes. Now these also came, this one is soft white. They also came in, unless this one's cool white, I don't know. It's white. And there's also a grow light version. And there was also, I believe, a black light version as well, but that one's really rare. So let's see if we can find our starter. It's in one of these ends. Okay, I think it's down here because I didn't see it down on that end. Where is the starter? I know it's in there, I can hear it. I think it's down on this end and we just can't see it. It's trying to hide from us. Well, it's in one of the ends, and I can't tell if it's argon or neon, but there's a starter in one of the ends. It's really faint, but you can hear it. It's of course non-replaceable, but I'm sure if you open this thing up somehow without destroying the backer board here, which does get quite warm after some use, and it's actually quite warm right now. So that's what makes you think it's some type of resistive ballast. But it's very interesting fixture. Okay, so now that we have it on, currently we're reading 120.6 volts. Let's see what we have for amps. We have 0.28 amps, and we're running at 33.3 watts. So it's probably a 20 watt bulb, just like any other regular one, not an Alto, of course. But with that resistive ballast, it probably definitely also has ballast loss. And let's see, we're of course running at 60 hertz and all that happy stuff. Let's see, I'm trying to get something else up here on the screen. The power factor is 0.96, and the voltamps is 34.7. So there's all that information. Sorry I can't show that on camera, but that is what it reads. Very interesting fixture. If anybody knows more information about these things than I do, please leave it in the comments below. They're just really interesting things. So let's go ahead and turn it on and off a couple more times. I think the starter's down here. I can kind of hear it. It definitely is as bright as a regular 20 watt or F20 T12 fluorescent tube on a normal power factor ballast. About that brightness. A high power factor, you get a little bit more brightness out of it. I didn't hear the starter that time. One more time. There you go. I'm going to hold this up above the camera here. And oh, that resistive thing is starting to get quite warm. Yeah, that is quite hot. But that's how they run. They run really warm like that. My grandma's, that is above her stovetop, also runs really warm like this. And it's been there for years. So I'm guessing that's just how it works. The bulb is actually cooler than the resistive part here. Very unique. Anyway, here we have our old GE Brightstick next to its new friend, the LED Brightstick. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.